Welcome to another one. You join me in the garage. Unfortunately not riding today, we are in the garage. Time to service the big bike, it's that time of year. I always service at the start of the year and it's ready to go. So oil filter, air filter. So if you've got one, also cracking bike, Nc700X, what a great bike. Yeah, if you've got one, you need to know what to do. Stick around and let's get into it, eh? First job, just to make life easier, let's get it lifted up a bit, get it level, and then we can work on everything we need to. Perfect. Cover off and we can get the oil dropped. Now you don't need to take this cover off to do the job. Sump's under here, oil filter's here, but we take it off, coolant bottle's here, it gives us a chance to check the coolant level, make sure everything's right, and it just makes the job easier. So we'll whip this off. 2 5mm bolt, Allen key bolts on the sides. There's one on this side and there's one on the other side. Bike's been running about 15 minutes just to get it warmed up. Again, that just makes everything easier. And then there's 2 little poppers, one here and one at the front, just pops off and pops forward. That gets the cover off and we can drop the oil on it. It's going to be a lot easier if I just show you this rather than trying to get the camera under there, but there is. Let me go under it. There's a 12mm. Whoop, there. That's the sump plug, so we'll drain all the oil out of there, and then the filter's here. Squeeze under there, there's your filter. So I'll stick you over there, we'll get the oil draining out of it, get the filter off, and then we'll take the air filter out while it's all draining. Next job, now the oil's drained. So time to get the filter out. So again, another bit of a messy job. Oh. Just unscrew that. Oil will pour out and that goes in the bucket. Perfect. So wipe everything off and then I'm just going to leave it to drain out. I'm going to go and have a brew and then do the air filter. Okay, air filters lives in here. So first job is to open this. In a minute. Now we're talking. Oh, that's better already. Right, first job, that come off, these panels off. Let's get to it. There's 2 little screws, one on each side of here. These side trims off. Now that should pull out and then slide backwards. 2 little poppers down here as well. Oh, and 2 out. And that should slide backwards like that. One off, clips here, so yeah, slide it backwards and that comes off. Same on the other side. The air filter itself lives in that's our air box there, so we're going to need to take off this, we're going to need to take this off, and that should get us access to that air filter down there. Maybe have to take the inspection panel off out of here, don't know yet, but we shall keep going, see where we end up. full panel off, inspection panel out of there. There's a couple of screws in here, and then a ring of screws around there and 2 little clips down here. Plug here, pop that off, and a little bit of fiddling under there. Simple as packing that out there. One-handed. Easier two-handed. There we go. Little seal on there, we'll put that back on. And there's the old filter. Which is looking like it's been in there a couple of years, doesn't it? To be fair, maybe a comparison with a new one. There we go. Old filter. Nice new shiny one. Let's get it back in the bike. All back together. Final test. Perfecto. Sorted. Let's get back to the oil change. Back to it. Right, so we've got high flow filter. I like this high flow, so it's really good. New filter. Pop the cover off. And what's nice about these, you get a nice little smearing of grease around there. So I'll put a little bit of oil in there. Now don't fill it, as you tip it up to put it on the bike, all your oil's going to come pouring out. So I'll put a little bit in there just so it's pre-filled, and then we'll screw it back on the bike. Little confession for you. I've just come to fill the oil up. Thinking, where's that funnel I had? Was it work? Where are all my funnels? At work. I'm going to get the oil in the bike. I've got a funnel for every occasion at work. So, here's where I'm at. I've drilled the end of one of my child's drinks out. So we've drilled the end of the drink out, and I'm going to use that as a funnel. Look at that. Swap this over. It's not stupid if it works, is it? Look at that. I couldn't even got that any better. Not even the funnel at work could have gone better than that. So I'm going to use that. 3.8 litres, so we'll put 3.5 litres in, dip it, and see where we're at. What oil am I using? I use Shell 1040, it's motorcycle oil. Always have, I've always had it in this bike, so that's what I use. That's what's in the chopper. Again, we've got a bit more oil, we're going to do the chopper service, so this is what I use. It's good oil. It's reasonably priced, it's not stupid money, so let's get it in. Perfecto, it's just on the top mark, so I'll run it now and then that should be right, and then we'll check everything's run it, check we've got no leaks anywhere, then I'll get it, once we've done the chain, we'll get it back on the floor, lift it so it's level, and then just recheck the oil. Lights running now, oil light's gone out, 5,000 miles run, just put 5,000 miles on it. So yeah, oil light's gone out, we'll go underneath now and check we're not leaking at the filter. All nice and dry, sump plug's nice and dry. Again, the filters only need to be hand tight. So that's nice and dry. We can put this cover back on now, put everything back on, do the chain, and then we'll recheck the oil once it's on the floor. Right, last job. This chain. So the chain itself probably could do with a bit of a maybe need a, we'll measure that. Should be 35mm of play in it, so might be alright that. I didn't adjust it that long ago. But I usually use muck off stuff on it. Now it's been great, but I thought I'll give this WD-40 a try. So I've got a bit of motorcycle chain. Can you get it as a kit with a little brush? And then the chain wax afterwards, so we'll see what happens. Go. Right. There we go. Clean this wheel off now. Right, check the brakes, check the bits and bobs. That should about do us. Like I say, I'll drop it on the ground, tip it up, check the oil level when it's perfectly as it should be on the floor, and then hopefully we'll go from there. Check this out though, it's getting better. I've done a little bit, it's been a couple of weeks since I put a video out. We've been doing a bit of decorating, put some new lights in the garage, and also dug this out. Look at it, let me just show you for anybody who's watched my old stuff. Let me flick onto here now, watch this. This is how we were doing it, phone in hand. Look at this now. Filming you, filming me. Look, we're fully equipped. I took my old camera out, got the old microphone. That's how we were doing it. So flashback to you. Boom, there we go. That's going to take me hours to edit that bit, just so you all know. Anyway, I think we'll get on the bike. We'll go and take it for a spin. Not now because it's dark, I'm going to bed. It's actually 9:30 on a Saturday night. That's the exciting life I lead. I'll chuck the helmet on and take it for a spin, and we'll end the video on the bike. See you out there. You join me on a little run out. Just come over the woodhead. We're just chucking down here. I'm on my dinner. Well, I'm a half an hour into my dinner. Got half an hour to get back. I couldn't sit there any longer fixing cars. The weather is glorious, the day is beautiful. So hell, why not? Let's get out on the bike. The service is all done. It's running like a dream. We've got some tyres on order. I need your recommendations for a gear indicator, because that is something I am in desperado need of. It's annoying me on this bike that it doesn't have one. I did well because the 2014-15 onwards has one, so I managed to buy the one that doesn't, and now it really annoys me, so I need a gear indicator. Oh, look at this. Doesn't get better than this on your dinner, does it? Come on. So yes, the service is done. Ready for another year. Just through them traffic lights. Well guys, that is the end of my little after service test ride on my dinner. I'm going to do the boring bits now, back to work. So thank you for joining me if you got this far. Hope the video was helpful in some way, shape or form. If it was and you want me to do some more stuff like that, let me know. And I will carry on doing a few bits. So all the usual, and I honestly hate saying this as well, like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hate saying that. Hey guys, like and subscribe. Whee! But please do, it is a big help. I've been stuck on 1,572 for ages, so please just get me up to 1,600. I don't ask for much. And I will see you on the next one. Adios.